Hello out there, my fellow crypto students. I've got another video for you on Litecoin. You may ask, why am I doing another video on Litecoin? I just did one about 2 or 3 weeks ago explaining why I think Litecoin will go to the moon in 2008. Well, right after I made that video, Litecoin shot up from about $70 to almost $400, and then now it's been around $315. So, that's a huge return. It's more than 4 times your money in, in a week or two. So, a lot of people are probably thinking it already went to the moon. It's not even 2018. But I'm making this video to let you know that that's not what I'm talking about. That was great. That was a big move. But Litecoin has a long way to go. So even though it's at $300, it could be at $3,000 just as easy. And I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to try to make this video shorter, and I'm going to get a little bit more into the technical aspect. If you want to watch the other one where I basically ramble on for 20 minutes on why I think it's going to be big next year, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Let me quickly name off a few key reasons why I think Litecoin is going to catch up to the Bitcoin price. At least get to around 1/4 of the Bitcoin price, which in today's Bitcoin price would put it at over $4,000, and it's only $300. So, that's a 10-bagger right there. And then plus, as Bitcoin goes up, Litecoin will have to go up to catch up to it. And here's why. Litecoin has faster transactions, lower transaction fees. It was the first to do an atomic swap, and they created the Lightning Network. So, this is all in the making, and they've already, they're right around the corner from it, and that's what I want to get into in this post. But Litecoin really is just behind Bitcoin because Bitcoin came out first. So everyone that knows about Litecoin knows about Bitcoin, but not everyone that knows about Bitcoin knows about Litecoin. But that's changing. Coinbase is really booming right now with a lot of new users who don't know much about Litecoin, like I didn't when I first joined Coinbase. But they're going to start looking at everything, and they're going to figure out what I'm telling you right now. So you can buy it right now before the masses figure out what I'm getting ready to explain to you. And you can get it at $300, and it's going to be worth much more. Now, maybe short term it might go down a little bit less because it just shot up a whole lot. But I think a year from now, we're going to be looking back at a $300 Litecoin price and, be like, wow, I can't believe I thought that was overpriced. So let's go over this post, and I'm going to break these 6 things down for you. And these are upcoming technology. This is upcoming technology that's coming out regarding Litecoin. And the first one is masked. What does it do? It says it allows more privacy by hiding lumped transactions through a Merkle root. It also allows for complicated smart contracts. Smart contracts are currently capable on the Litecoin blockchain. It just takes up a lot of space. Smart contracts on the Litecoin blockchain? Wow. And, more privacy. Hey, that's great too. When will it be released? It says, of all the tech, this is the closest to being released. I speculate it will be available after the 2x hard fork in November, but who knows? So we're already in December, and it hasn't happened yet. So this recent spike we just saw in the Litecoin price has nothing to do with masked. When this masked technology is announced, the Litecoin price could go up even more, and this is going to make a big difference, allowing smart contracts on the Litecoin blockchain. That's big, especially because Ethereum blockchain is really bogged down right now. Let's look at the second one, the Lightning Network. What's it do? It allows instant transactions and reduced fees. Instant transactions. That's what we need. See, Litecoin is going to be made for smaller transactions, everyday transactions for when you're buying stuff. So the Lightning Network is going to really make that happen. And, it's not there yet, so, a lot of people aren't accepting it as payment yet. But I'd imagine once Litecoin gets the Lightning Network developed, where it's scalable, you're going to see, companies like eBay are already talking about maybe accepting Bitcoin. But, when the Lightning Network is created, you're going to see companies like eBay and Amazon, probably, I'm just completely speculating here, but, you're going to see these kind of companies really start to consider Litecoin as a payment option. So, it says it might take several years to scale out. So, we're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to wait. But Litecoin is ahead of Bitcoin when it comes to that. All right, next up, third on our list is atomic swaps. It allows people to trade one coin for a different coin without an exchange. This is called cross-chain swaps. It actually utilizes Lightning Network to do it. When will it be released? Litecoin performed a test run of an on-chain atomic swaps with Decred Bitcoin. This means it was not through the Lightning Network. If it takes a year for stable Lightning Network's wallets, it will take longer to build atomic swaps on top of that, and longer still to integrate it into the mainstream. So it's going to take time, but as far as I know, they're ahead of everyone, and they will be, it looks like they're going to be the first to achieve this. So by the time the masses are ready to really start using it, Litecoin is going to be set up, and they're going to be ready to start using the coins for everyday transactions. And instead of having people hoarding Bitcoin as their wealth, most people don't have money saved up. They don't have a big stash of cash laying around, but they do have spending money. And if we get to the point where everyone's holding Litecoin to spend, but they don't have Bitcoin to hold, then you're gonna see a huge demand for Litecoin. And it's not just something that's gonna happen over the next few weeks. And this little boom is nothing. It's gonna be something that is just gonna happen over the years to come. So HODL, everyone, HODL. And of course, check out this page if you want to read it yourself. And this is actually a really good site, the Litecoin School of Crypto. They've got a lot of other good articles and stuff like that. So you might want to check that out. Learning about cryptos is the best thing that you can do. So let me just take a moment to commend you for that. You're taking the time right now to learn about this, and then you're taking time, which is something usually that is your enemy, because if you're doing the wrong things or doing nothing with your life, you're just aging, and you're running the race against time. You, my friends, are investing your time to learn about how the world is changing right in front of your eyes, while other people are watching reality TV or whatever in the world they're doing. You are investing your time for a better future. And I think that's great. I think it's going to happen. I think that this is the best thing that you could be doing with your time. It's what I do with my time. Maybe a little bit too much. But keep a balance. Keep in balance. Don't get out of balance like me. Have a life. Hit that thumbs up button too, you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single like and every single subscription. I've spent a lot of time. I didn't even plan on getting into cryptos, and I just landed here researching because I knew that the system was broken. It was just gonna crumble. That we were gonna have a collapse, and so I started seeking. Okay, well, what kind of new system can we replace it with? And I got into like economics, government, stuff like that. And landed here in the crypto space. So, thanks for joining me. Anyway, the fourth one, covenants. What does it do? You're able to select Litecoin to be bound together and stay together no matter what. When Litecoin blocks are formed, all the Litecoin are lumped together. Covenants will allow chosen Litecoin not to be lumped in with other coins, but be continually bound together in blocks. This allows the colored coin protocol to be implemented. It also allows vaults, which will be added to the Litecoin core. This means you will basically can lock up Litecoin in case someone gets your private keys. If they try to spend it, the coins have a delayed transaction time, let's say a day, for it to be sent. But as the wallet owner, you have a special key that lets you spend the Litecoin faster than the ones your attacker is sending. This offers Litecoin users more security and lessens the significance of losing your private keys. That's a big deal, because that's one of the worst things about dealing with these cryptos. If you lose your private key, you're screwed. If someone steals your private key, you're screwed. When will it be released? It says, honestly, I have no idea. Right now, it doesn't seem to be a high priority from what I gather. But, number 5, colored coins. What does it do? It allows Litecoin to be repurposed to be attached to an asset. Yes, that means ICOs. But think bigger and be more creative. So it says that speculated, Johnson Lau, if that's how you pronounce it, speculated you can assign Litecoin to a computerized car like Tesla. In other words, your Litecoin could be given the property to act like a key to your car, which could send via your mobile phone. It's kind of hard to even understand, where this could lead, but it says Bitcoin might take the lead before Litecoin on this one, maybe 2 years, they don't know. Number 6, this is the last one. Confidential transactions. What does it do? It allows anonymity between Litecoin transactions, similar to Monero. So, recently Charlie Lee said in an interview that this will be the next project to work on. So so the author of this post assumes once MAST is implemented, they will focus on this next. So that should be about in 6 to 12 months. So there you go, you guys. As you see, this recent bump in Litecoin is just a bump on the way, and it's got a long way to go. So hodl, no need to feel like the price is too high. We see how Bitcoin can go. Bitcoin, that people can't even agree on which one is a real Bitcoin right now. Litecoin isn't hindered by that kind of stuff. Litecoin seems to be making moves, and I think over the next year, Litecoin is gonna come out of the shadows and really come to the light. And at the same time, the masses are coming in. Everyone's downloading Coinbase apps. They're getting into Bitcoin, and they're gonna start looking and say, hey, what is this Litecoin? Oh, well, it's way cheaper than Bitcoin. I can afford a Litecoin. I can't afford a Bitcoin. I want a whole thing. I want a whole coin, not 0.001 Bitcoin. And then they're gonna start looking into it like I did, and they're gonna see that Litecoin has a lot going for it. It has everything Bitcoin has and more. So with that said, again, like, share, subscribe, share this with your friends and family. I think Litecoin is a great coin to have, especially long term. If we all get Litecoin and it goes where I think it's going to go, probably in the thousands. Hopefully it catches up to Bitcoin next year, and at least hits in the thousands. We're all going to be happy. We're all going to be celebrating, and that's what I want. All of us to be happy. All of us to celebrate. Join me in the celebrations.